why was I doing this? I wasn't really sure I knew. I mean, there were practical reasons for ice diving: underwater salvage, repair, rescue, but more than just curiosity about the underside of a frozen lake brought me here. I think it had something to do with knowing myself better.
The training we do in the swimming pool is to let the divers be experienced with the equipment before they actually come out in the open water elements. A lot of times when you're diving with a dry suits themselves have a tendency to collect a lot of air in the legs. And when the air collects in the legs, a diver can lose control of the buoyancy and they can actually go to the surface. So we put them in a swimming pool so they can get adapted to the equipment before they actually come out in the open water environment. The real test is to go out and do an ice dive and see what they can experience underneath the ice. Visibility's limited, the water's cold, the regulator doesn't stay in their mouth very good, and they have to bite down on it harder, and all the elements, and when they get done with that, they've truly survived a feat, and I think it's a real skill builder for people that dive.
Saturday finds us in a weather twilight zone, somewhere between summer and winter. Today we'll dive in an open area near the marina at Cherry Creek Reservoir. It's a chance to check out the gear one more time before actually going under the ice. An opportunity to field test the dry suits in cold water conditions.
Whoa!
The dry suit works, and the rush of cold water on my face isn't nearly as bad as the anticipation.
Water looks good. Overall, it doesn't look too bad. We should have about 1 foot to 2 foot of visibility, and we should have a little bit of fish, Joe thinks, swimming around the hole.
Okay, diver coming up.
How do you do that?
I particularly wanted to do some underwater ice fishing. I've fished about every other way, and this pretty well completes it right there.
One by one, each diver takes a turn in the water, preparing themselves for tomorrow's enclosed journey under the ice.
All right, this is what ice diving's all about. What we're going to do today is we're going to come out. As you can see, the weather's changed completely. We're going to go out and test the ice so we can get ready to cut our hole for our second part of our dives. There's our hole. Are you ready for this?
No, but let's do it anyway.
Probably the less you think about it, the better.
I can't tell you how small that hole looked. The cold really wasn't a factor, but being encased with a limited air supply under 6 inches of ice was a chilling thought. A final wave to the tender, then under the ice. The smooth, water-polished underside is very solid. Pounding against it is futile and totally unheard by those standing on top. Our exhaled air is trapped above, but there are no pockets to breathe from, as I once saw an escape artist do in a movie. There is a sense of total isolation. Only the safety line can lead you back to that tiny hole. Without it, you're lost. But good news from the instructor signals it's over. You've done it. A handshake welcomes you back to the world of never-ending air.
How we doing? We okay?
I don't know that I would ever do it again, but I think each of us needs opportunities to stretch our limits, to face our own hidden little fears, and learn to laugh at them.
I can't find them anywhere. We better do a head count. Chuck! Hey, Chuck, where are you? See any bubbles around here?
I haven't seen Chuck anywhere.
Yo, Chuck, where are you, bud?